My mom knew about my first breakup, and then she saw me crying. You know how like parents will comfort, especially a mother to their son, will come up and say, like, honey, it's okay, you'll find something better. So what my mom said to me in Korean, I remember this for the rest of my life, she goes, you know what that means? It's like, what kind of man cries like a little bitch by himself? That's what it translates to.
I love your mom.
I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? And I told my mom straight up, I was like, don't tell her dad that she dumped me, right? Dude, no joke, like 30 minutes later, my dad comes to my room, he goes, it's okay. I just fucking told you not to tell him. I got so mad at her.
What, did he start lecturing you?
Huh? No, he was just kind of like, looking at me crying, kind of like, oh, this is so pathetic.
Your mom should start a Korean fortune cookie brand.
Just whipping a fucking kesek, you motherfucker.
That's basically what she said to me, dude. I was devastated, man.
We were engaged. And
wow.
Isaac was like really invested in, you know, bonding a relationship with that person because I wasn't his father. And after that breakup, it was just really hard to have Isaac understand how things went down because at that point he was 3 years old. So he already like understood enough to know that this person was in his life. And I had to deal with like having to like help him understand the situation and like understand that no, this person isn't gonna be in our lives anymore, and like that was like a nightmare.
My worst breakup happened with the girl that I wasn't even with.
I'm sorry, what?
They liked each other.
We liked each other, and I think if anyone saw us together, everyone would say that we were dating. Mm-hmm. She even had dinner with my parents multiple times.
Oh shit.
They liked her, but then she had a boyfriend. And I think she was like...
He was courting.
I think she was so twisted in her heart that there's probably something insanely missing in her relationship that she found with me.
There was passion between them two.
And I would be the last person she talked to every night before she goes to sleep.
Oh no,
So
but she's with someone.
She's with someone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then...
Homewrecker Bart.
And I don't know, like at that time, me wanting to be like a doctor and the whole 9 to 5 thing, like she fit that, and she felt like the ideal woman that I wanted to be with. I thought it was her.
Ooh.
So I thought it was like, man, if this goes well, we're gonna get married. And I had those type of thoughts in my head. So how it happened was her current boyfriend calls her house at night, and then this is right after the talk where she was saying like, maybe it's not a good idea for us to hang out this much. And in my mind, I'm like, of course it is. But then her current boyfriend calls her house and goes, yo, where's she at? And her sister's like, I don't know, she's just outside in the parking lot with some other dude. So of course, what is it called? He gets fucking pissed, starts blowing up her phone, but she's just out there talking to me. And right after we have the conversation where we can't be hanging out that much, on my way home, I'm like, hey, you wanna get some Taco Bell? She goes, yeah. And I just think it's just one of those natural attractions where it's like,
you can't resist.
You can't resist each other, you know?
You want Taco Bell hot sauce? Fuck yeah.
And then by the end of the night, when the whole like day came spiraling and came crashing down, I actually talked to that dude on the phone because he was like, man, he's just cheating on me. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're so fucking stupid. She loves you so much. I've been trying to put moves on her, but she won't have it. And then what I realized was I was trying to be selfless in love and try to be like, all right, you know what? If this is what she wants and this is what that guy wants, I probably should just be the bigger man and let it off. And that's what I did. And then later on, the next 3 months, I was so heartbroken. I'm like, fuck that. Love's supposed to be selfish. You gotta fight for what you want. And that was like,
stole her away.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest.
And now you're left with Gio.
Yeah, I should have. I should have been like, hell yeah, she was cheating on you, motherfucker. But yeah.
She liked this dick.
Even though I got along with the person, the feeling was just that we were just friends, that we were just homies. Like it was never, I mean, like there was potential and then there were moments where I felt like it could have been more than friends, but then when the feelings were more solidified, where it's just like, oh, I only see us as just being friends than us being more than friends and like actually having more of like a deeper relationship.
You wanted more with this person, But then you came to the realization like, oh shit, I don't really see that happening.
Yeah.
And you know that he's gonna call it too. So then you came to terms like, oh shit, then I guess we should break up, even though that's not what you really wanted.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Oh, okay, that's fucked up. In your heart, it's like you know that there's potential for greatness and you want more, and like you're into this dude, but then it's like he doesn't want the same, and you're like, fuck.
Or I guess it just didn't feel the same.
Oh.
Oh damn!
Oh, Julia.
I'm sorry. No! What happened? I don't know what happened.
Sorry.
I guess a part of me just kind of feels bad for just even considering those types of feelings.
No, it's okay.
Why would you feel bad?
Cause then you always become optimistic and you hope that it would work out.
Oh, Julia.
Motherfucker, you know why I know every Boyz II Men and Bright Midnight song?
Oh, just sing it out.
I had to fucking sing that shit. I was like, come to the end of the road.
I think when you go through a really bad breakup, it's so devastating. It's like you lose like half of yourself, your identity, and everything. And the last girl that I was talking about, when we broke up, man, I was just sulking in my room every single day.
Yes.
I would go to like class, and my handwriting would just get worse. And then like all the places we used to eat together, I'm like, I don't even want to eat that. Food don't taste the same. Songs don't sound the same.
Dude,
When I went
weird
to
songs make me cry.
Yeah, I'd go to the gym, and we used to go to the gym and run together too. But then now I'm not even doing curls with intensity. I'm just gonna go through the motions of this motherfucker.
That's crazy.
It
dude.
just took time, dude, and then it was it got really bad where I didn't really like call my dad or anything that much too. And then I think like 3 weeks in, my dad comes to my room in the middle of the night, and we're not even living together. So he's living somewhere else, and I'm just there, like sitting at the desk, just I don't even feel like jacking off or anything like that. And then he comes and he's like, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I open the blinds and I see my dad over there. My dad's like, I just want to make sure you're not doing anything dumb, because he thought I was gonna like kill myself or
Oh my God.
drink myself to sleep. Because a lot of people, they do a lot of negative things, you know, to get rid of it, to just kind of erase the bad memories. But man, when you go through a bad breakup, it just hits you here and you don't know what to do. I don't remember if I cried or not, but I'm pretty sure I went through the Boyz II Men album probably at least 20 times.
Damn, Boyz II Men. Dude, I remember like crying to the weirdest songs too. Like I would just be on the computer and Hotel California came on and it was like, welcome to the Hotel California. And I was like, ah!
I sit there and I think and I think and I think like, why did this happen? Or why did I decide to react this way? And then I'm just constantly thinking, and it's like, I have to be by myself, and I'm like fucking super emo. Or I just start hanging out with like, just to get my mind off of things, I'll just start hanging out with like people I've never hung out with, and then like I just try not to be home anymore.
I'd be like, fuck it, the fucking world's over. I'm gonna fuck every girl in the world. I'm gonna fucking do all the drugs. Fuck this shit. And then it's like, oh man, actually, I'm not dead.
Because I have already worked out in my mind that this isn't working, and I've been trying to work on this, like to make this relationship work for however long. I guess in my mind it's like I've slowly dealt with already breaking up with that person. So by the time the actual breakup happens, I'm like, I'm cool. Like I've been dealing with this for months already.
Girls have all these imaginary fights in their own brain.
Dude, that's so
yeah,
true.
what the fuck?
The imaginary fight shit is crazy.
I know, dude. What the fuck, dude? That's why they're fucking crazy. Why are you gonna talk to your brain and fight with yourself and create a character in your brain that looks like me and fight with him when I'm not? That's not even me. Just ask me. Crazy ass bitches.
You know, when I've broken up with someone, I don't really have to think about it anymore because I already thought about it for months. But then I feel like that's not the healthiest way, because it's like the boyfriend was completely oblivious that the shit was going on, even though you probably did mention it. Or I feel now that you should never really be dealing with it on your own, in your own head, because it's like, it is a relationship.
The healthiest way to break up with someone is also the most painful and challenging way. And that's sitting there face to face like a fucking adult and lie. No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta be honest.
You gotta just be straight up. And you can't do it in a way where it's like, you know, the reason why I'm leaving you is because 1, you got boring. 2, you're fucking mean to me now. 3, you annoy the fuck out of me. It can't be about them, and how they fucked up. you gotta really take a look at the situation and say, dude, we're two different people. Yeah, a lot of people, they end up breaking up and they blame the other person of how much they annoyed them, you know, but that's not really the case. It's just you both failed.
When they do bring something up that's lacking or that's not good in the relationship, we shouldn't immediately be like, what the fuck, this is my shortcoming, like shit, why are you attacking me? It should be more of like, let me have an open mind and let me just understand that this is coming from your heart and from someone that says that they love me. So let me just really listen to what you're saying and then trying to change that.
One of the things I learned how to do was to love somebody the way they want to be loved versus how you want to be loved.
I know, because if it was up to me, the way I would love Gio is I'd just talk shit to her all day and she would know that all of those are compliments hidden in fucking poop covered shells. But she's not able to see that. She just wants me to shower
It's so
her.
creative though.
I know.
Once you feel comfortable with yourself, you can be in or out of a relationship because you know yourself the best and you know how to make yourself happy. So like as long as you're confident in yourself, the relationship will happen eventually.
Right.
Yeah. Like with or without.
I think breakups are a fucking necessary part of life. You know, just like how people go through boot camps or they train, like the physical part, I think you gotta train your heart, you gotta train your psychological. And because like getting into relationships, it's so taken for granted, you don't learn about like the emotional training that you get, you know? And like there's times where I think that's the importance of family and why a lot of people, they stress family. It's because no matter how bad your family pisses you off, you can't live without them. And you have to learn to live with them. And I think that same type of bond and resilience is what you need in a relationship to work out. Your significant other, you have to treat them like a family member. If that's the one you really want to be with, even if you want to fucking kill them and fucking crucify them and cut off their arms and throw it in a fucking blending machine, you still have to be like, you know what? I gotta keep your ass alive because I love your fucking parents.
Breakups are like the best thing that can happen to people because it like puts you in a new mind state where you're like, fuck, either I have to change or I have to like, well, ultimately it's you that has to change, right? Because it's like either you're picking the really shitty people or you're just like, you're a really shitty person. So it really puts the real you right in front of your face. And I feel like breakups need to happen.
Yeah, not only that, but then like it helps you grow once you feel that pain of like losing someone. It helps you be stronger too, because like once you come out of it, you tell yourself like, cool, like I got through that.